Spooky. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Minecraft, beta 1.7.3. It has been a hot minute, as the kids say, since, we've hung out in Minecraft. So I was thinking, well, why not make another episode? And also, it'd be fun. I do have a video topic today, unlike the last video, I believe. No, it was the video before that. But for now, we kind of just have to go mining. So I'll probably cut a lot of this out because it is just mining. Look at that iron. Probably won't cut that part out though. Because it's iron. Yay. Everyone loves iron. That could, I could transition, topics. Because, see, I was going to talk about the existence of bosses in Minecraft. But I could talk about ore progression instead. So I think I've thought about it. And I can't really come to a solid conclusion because my brain is very small. Look at that, it's daytime. I think, I don't know, I like this base. I like the idea of expanding this base, but I might just kind of go back to the other house, which I think is over that way. I'm honestly not sure. And I'm a bit conflicted. I do like this spawner. This is very neat. This is very cool. I wish it was skeletons, but it is very cool. Oh, look at that. You do get seeds from breaking those. But yeah, I think mining is boring and exploring is more fun. It's the dawn of a new day. I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'm gonna get trucking. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. And while we walk, I was thinking we could talk about bosses, because that's what I decided on. So as you know, modern Minecraft, not beta Minecraft, modern Minecraft has bosses. 4 of them now, which sounds very weird to say. But yes, it is 4 because of the warden. And you may be thinking, well, what's the extra one? That's the Elder Guardian. Everyone forgets about the Elder Guardian. Which is actually one of my favorite bosses in concept, but not really in execution. I might have to like re-triangulate my position by going back to spawn and then that anyways is the most valuable resource we could ever have, is that bed. Probably should have made a pickaxe before I embarked on this journey. But you know what? I think we're just gonna walk. But yeah, so Minecraft has 4 bosses, but it begs the question, do they belong? Because a lot of people really like Beta, and Beta has no bosses. But obviously they like it for perhaps not good reason, but some reason. I would say it's a good reason, but maybe others would disagree. This is really neat. And so it's like, essentially the purpose of bosses is to add progression to a game. You know, you play another game that isn't a sandbox game, or even other sandbox games, like Terraria is a great example. The bosses are the progression system. In Terraria, you kind of have things like ore tiers, due to the fact that, you know, ooh, a wolf. Due to the fact that, you know, you have like multiple ores and stuff, and anyone who's played the game will tell you that hard mode ores are the biggest annoyance ever. Just ate my bones. But the thing is that in Terraria, a lot of the ores are blocked behind bosses. Like, even just like the main example, you know, in order to progress and be able to mine, I believe it's to mine Hellstone. Correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't played Terraria in a very long time. In the comment section down below. But it's to mine Hellstone you need to kill the Eater of Worlds. And that's a boss. In order to get to the dungeon, you need to kill Skeletron. In order to get into hard mode, you need to kill the Wall of Flesh. And all of these bosses, you know, in order to beat the game, you need to kill the Moon Lord. And that's how it parallels with Minecraft, in that in modern Minecraft, at the very least, in order to beat the game, you need to kill the, this is it. We're back. You need to kill the Ender Dragon. I don't know why it took me so long to think of the Ender Dragon's name. It's not that hard. But yeah, you need to kill the Ender Dragon. And so it kind of begs the question, is like, they're there in Terraria to drive progression, but Minecraft progression is not driven by, you know, bosses. It's driven by ore collection. You collect wood to make a pickaxe, along with some other tools, you know, and then you collect, I don't know why I'm blanking so hard, but then you collect, oh, here's all my stuff. It's still here. Look at that. Oh, my inventory's full. You know what? This is gonna be the food chest. But yeah, so you drive progression with bosses, but Minecraft has a different progression system, fundamentally different progression system, which is not based off of bosses, but in fact based off of, you can't do that in this version, this sucks, but instead based off of ore collection, like I said. And so, because of this, it kind of asks if Minecraft should have bosses at all, due to the fact that they aren't necessary for progression. And I could just give you a concrete answer. I could just be like yes or no. But I feel like the question is a bit more complicated than that. And this is due to the fact that Minecraft is a sandbox game, and because of that, it can be played however the player would like. And I swear I'm going somewhere with this. Essentially, you know, there are people who enjoy just kind of like speed running the game and getting to the bosses as quickly as possible. So they should be allowed to do that, right? And I think the answer to that is yes, they should be able to, because it's a sandbox game. Which usually entails doing whatever you'd like. Similar to, and I'm going to make the connection to Terraria again. Terraria, in that you can kind of do whatever you'd like, except in Terraria it's more restrictive because of the bosses. In Terraria you need to fight bosses, essentially, unless you want to be stuck at the very basics of the game. You need to fight that Eye of Cthulhu and Eater of Worlds and what else? Technically you don't really have to fight Skeletron, like, at all. But you do, in fact, need to fight... Oh no, it's nighttime again. I think I'll just do a big brain and just block it off so that no mobs spawn. And hopefully this works. Oh, thank God. I gotta vacuum seal my house. But yeah, and the Eater of Worlds. I already said the Eater of Worlds, but the, big wall of flesh and all that shenanigans in order to progress in the game. And so that kind of says, or I guess could worry some, I'm gonna go with that, could worry some in the fact that Minecraft could turn into that, where you kind of need to kill bosses to progress. Of course, in its current state, it's not like that. Very obviously not like that. Due to the fact that you just don't have to kill bosses. You can get diamonds, you can excel in the game. You can go all the way to Netherite without killing one boss. And I think that's very important note to make, because it says that Minecraft hasn't gone down that path yet. But of course it realizes that it could. And essentially, what are we to do about that? One solution, of course, is to get rid of bosses entirely. But I'm not sure if that's the right move. I'm not sure if it's the wrong move, but I'm not sure if that's the right move. Gotta start work on roof construction. This is gonna be painful. Yeah. Wow, give me a second. I'm thinking and playing at the same time, and I'm so not used to this. But yeah, let's kind of just go over everything again. Bosses add progression to the game. This is good because not everyone wants to play a game where you have to, you know, just dig in the mines to find ores. You know, however, bosses in Minecraft don't provide ores. And maybe that's the solution I like the best. Add more bosses to Minecraft, but give them more relevant drops. So they can, like, essentially the player decides what kind of path they want to take through the game. Like, maybe there's like this underground boss and it drops, you know, ores or something. It drops maybe not diamonds, because Minecraft has a really weird relationship with diamonds, and I might cover that in another video. But, you know, no, that needs to be, well, yeah, it needs to be that. And basically stuff like that. So the player could choose if they want to fight a boss to get these resources, or if they want to grind for the resources. And that could be a very interesting approach. Of course, there will be times where you can't really pick a side, if that makes sense. Like, essentially, you'd have to grind for this item, perhaps diamonds. Or you'd have to, you know, kill a boss for something. Like the elytra, which is a poor example because I don't really like the elytra. I feel like it does not encourage the game's systems, and I might talk about that again in a later episode. And so yeah, stuff like that might need to fight a boss, but for other things it could be variable, and that could be a very interesting solution. I haven't really talked much about why bosses hinder the game, though. And the main reason for that is that they sort of blind players towards progression. And that's... I mean, to restate my point, that's kind of the main problem with bosses, is think about it. How do people play the game that is, like, how do they play Minecraft in the modern day? They speedrun it. Everyone speedruns it. You get... well, it's kind of hard not to get wood as fast as possible. But, you know, you try to get wood as fast as possible, you try to get stone as fast as possible, then you try to get, you try to get stone, and then you try to get iron, and then you try to get diamonds, because, you know, gold isn't really applicable here. Oh! Oh no! You're not supposed to be here. Like that? No, it's only 2. Something like that. Still gotta learn my system here. There we go. But yeah, bosses kind of blind players, and it, you know, it... God, I am having trouble speaking. Bosses blind players, and they stop people from appreciating the slowness of the game due to the fact that they are, like, hyper motivated on killing bosses. And I think that really does a disservice to the game. I find maybe that's just why I like beta, but I find Minecraft is most fun when you take it very slowly. You know, you focus on, you know, building fancy things and just enjoying the slow life, the farming, the, you know, all that shenanigans. And you can't do that when you're focused on killing a boss as fast as possible. However, as I mentioned previously, this could be remedied by just providing player choice and stuff. It's a very interesting topic to talk about, mostly because I don't really know the answers. It's kind of hard to say definitively whether Minecraft should have bosses, because it's a very amorphous game. It's a game that can take many forms. And so it's hard to pin down what exactly form it should take. And of course, the main reason I bring this up is mostly because I just want to hear other people's opinions, because I have a really strange relationship with bosses in Minecraft. I think they kind of should be there, but I also think that their inclusion harms the game in a way. So the main question is, of course, what do you think? And you should let me know in the comments down below, of course. This is going to be a lot shorter of an episode than usual, I feel. Kind of not really, like my recording playhead thing says. It's been 24 minutes, but, you know, where is that coming from? So yeah, I would like to thank you for hanging out with me and encourage you more than ever, not just for engagement, but genuinely from personal interest, to let me know what you think about bosses in Minecraft. Are you one of those people who just speedruns the modern versions? Do you like bosses? Do you think they should be there? I imagine most of you will be fellow beta players and have possibly a negative opinion on bosses. But still, let me know. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!